tell people that I'm live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep sharing. People's lives being transformed through education. Excellent. I think we are live. Yes, we are live on both channels. This is YouTube. Click, like, and share and subscribe to this education channel. We want to grow it to over 1,000. At the moment, it's only very few people there. Why we want to grow it is because we want to start going live on it directly. At the moment, we go through Zoom, then we go live. We want to be able to go live directly on YouTube channel. So click, like, and share and subscribe. Very important. Facebook, you have already subscribed and you are there following me. Just share. Let me invite some people on there. It's important I invite some few people that are supporters who can just forward stuff on our behalf. It's very important. I will be talking about something very special here, which I want you to bite your teeth into and just tell people about it. It's very special, very important. You know, I've been in education for a long time and still moving on because education is so important and so special. That's why I keep doing what I do. Invite people. I think I've invited a few people there. Excellent. Let's get moving. Right. So on YouTube, we are live. On Facebook, we are live. And the recorded version is going to be there for some time. What are we doing in the Westmills Open College, Lukomona University, and Amakaya Wing? This is why I'm here. I'm going to measure on the courses that are available now. I'll just do this for a very short space of time and give you an opportunity to sign up. We are promoting this for the next intake. The Easter breaks are coming up, summer breaks, and then the next intakes begin. The good news for us is that you can sign up anytime for certain courses because they are a rollover. Okay, but what is the big deal today, which I want to talk about? I'm following up on the entrepreneurship and ICT, creative technologies. Many people are not aware of the impact and the importance of IT in your career. I talked about this last week. I said if you are in the healthcare sector and you've got all these modules running, you must put IT as an anchor. It's very important. This IT qualification must be there. It goes with any discipline you have. You can be in business, entrepreneurship, and you've got all these modules going, you must add IT. So that anchor must be there. You could be in I would say, the science industry, the science discipline, you must add IT as a qualification, not just as a skill that you know that you cannot evidence with a paper. You must evidence it with a paper. Why? This is why. The realm of consultancy gives confidence to a person who wants to pay you money in order for them to receive help from your skills. Once you evidence your certificate, you increase the value. Even how much you charge for the consultancy increases because you are formally qualified. This is why we're encouraging you to sign up on the IT programs. What are the ranges? Last week, I told you a little bit more about everything that we have in there, but let me zero in on the programming. Programming is a very important skill where you learn how to create a software from scratch. Many languages exist. There's C#, C++, there's Python, and there is JavaScript. There's many more. I want you to learn one programming language. Certified. You have a legal certification in your hands. We can do that for you. And the one I'm promoting for you to learn is Python. two categories of people. Some of you know Python already, you can program, but you can't evidence. If you want to go get a contract somewhere, you can't evidence your qualification. Come to the institution. We'll help you to do that. It's very important. I was speaking to a gentleman, I think he's in Uganda, very skilled gentleman. And I talked about in brief on how you can now legally export your knowledge. Welcome those on Zoom. How you can legally export your knowledge? It is by evidencing your qualification, especially if you want to travel internationally. It's by evidencing your qualification. If you cannot evidence your qualification, international doors, local doors cannot open. Yes, they will acknowledge that you can do certain things, but they want to put something on the file to legalize your knowledge. Come to the college. We will look after you. Now, when we go into the Python programming environment, thank you very much, Brother Michael Pundo. When you want to evidence your knowledge, it's also very important to look at authenticity. Our institution has been around for a long time, and we produce many, many graduates, and we are known in many systems. So authenticity is there. Don't just go on the internet and find some cheap course somewhere and you print a certificate online. When you present it to authorities, it is not authentic. They cannot trace it to any systems, to any database registration systems in the world. But we are traceable. Very important. So come and engage with us. I emphasize, learn one programming skill, Python. Then next time, add on another one, C++, JavaScript, etc. Begin to build your portfolio slowly but surely. And when we come to our institution, our school fees are broken into pieces. Over time, you are paying little by little until you finish. Don't look at this big sum of money as if it's insurmountable. No, it is surmountable. It's climbable. Break it into smaller pieces. That's our policy, and we'll look after you. Oh, good news. Before I continue, I just had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful text message on the WhatsApp group. One of the students who has been with us since 2021, I think, to the present date, from one post to the other, just landed himself a very high-paying job in the UK. Understand that. Nothing to do with me to help him find a job. All he does, or all he did was to listen to what we market, what we talk about, keep learning. And I just got that and said, thank you, God, for this. That makes me happy. Somebody's life is changed. They go upstairs to the next level. He is not the only one. There are others who haven't testified because I know this. I write references. People request me. You understand? So that's very good news. It happened today. I'm happy to hear that. Congratulations, my dear candidates. But if you authorize me, I want to be mentioning your names. There's nothing wrong. People don't hide. People from Africa, why do you like hiding your names? Share success. Okay. So it is because of knowledge. Once you evidence knowledge, employers want to put that on the file because there's compliance. When they are also visited by inspectors, they can evidence that the people we employ are qualified by showing them certificates. That's what we do very well. And that qualification is in the health sector, level 3, a diploma in level 3 health and social care. We offer it here. We do level 3, 4, 5, etc. So come join this club. Okay. Now let me go back to the IT creative technologies. Once you get to evidence your programming language, also or independently, evidence your skill of using applications. Do you know in some parts of the world, even in the UK, in some communities, and in fact, I say across the board, all communities, there are people who are at a very lower level of education. They are looking for mentors. You could be earning a minimum of £30 per hour for coaching somebody. My first business was based on coaching. We called it Tutorial 2000. I had so many students. I had to employ coaches from the university. Some came from my church. Are you listening to me? Now, that was 2000 and 1998, 2001, etc., etc. Now, this time, the value has gone even up. As an individual, you could make £30 an hour as your own independent consultant. But what will give confidence to the people consulting you is if you can evidence that qualification, legalize qualification. Are you with me? So add in a certificate on applications. Applications in IT simply means, do you know how to use Word? Do you know how to use Excel? Do you know how to use a database? These are applications. We can provide that to you. And we are well organized. We are well qualified. So I leave that with you. School fees, very tiny because we break them into pieces. In fact, if you hide your knowledge, you would never succeed. This gentleman who has just got a job in the NHS, big, high-paying job, is because he developed himself. He learned the level 3 health and social care, the required standard for you to begin to get higher paying job in the NHS. And he's got it. You can't fight with it. It's just evidenced. I think I've said a lot of sense. Now, if this is not for you, it is for somebody. Share this link. Let other people hear it. Share this link. Let other people hear it. It's very important. Share this link and let other people hear it. Good to see you, Sola Osinaike. Glory. Let other people hear this. If you want to transform your financial life in your pocket, get the right skills. This afternoon, evening, we're talking about entrepreneurship. And that's one other course we provide. What is entrepreneurship? It is the art of making money through problem solving. That's why many entrepreneurs, initially, they have no education. They just have this kind of understanding how to solve a problem and find people who can pay for the solution. That's entrepreneurship. But beyond finding a solution to the problem is the legal structure. How do you deliver that solution? That's why now we come in. We have to educate you properly. You understand it? An entrepreneur may not necessarily need to go to school, but they can make money and employ people who've gone to school to deliver that product, that solution in a legal structure. We teach that. But beyond that, the very entrepreneur, you need also to evidence your entrepreneurship skills in a paper that gives confidence to the next contract you want to go and obtain. You can't always rely on others, sending others, also qualify yourself. We offer that course. I'm so delighted because so many good stories of successful people who've gone through our hands. It is just there. I said, you are next. So don't miss this boat. We are enrolling now for the next cohort. Just keep on applying. After the show, I'm going to type in there. And those who are coming on Zoom, don't go away. Once we go offline, I'm going to open the link again so that you can ask me personal questions and I'll guide you in the best interest that I can provide based on what I know. Okay, and I'll motivate you. People are being supported. Last week, there was a lady that came. We went through stuff. And in the week, I kept on supporting her until she came to a point where she can start applying for work. These are our former students and our current students. Even if you are not our student, just come. I want to add value to you. And I know that you will sign up on one of our courses. Are you happy to hear this? This is excellent. You must join in. Never leave this boat. I'm telling you. One gentleman said to me, how come I didn't meet you all these years? I said, at least today you've met me. Just grab it and start running. Okay? We are sent by God to do what we do. So I'll type in my number and I will let you fly. On Facebook, I'm going to type that number. On Zoom, it's 074503211139. That's my WhatsApp number. Oh, yeah, it's WhatsApp number. I've typed it there. It's WhatsApp. Yes, I'll do WhatsApp. So my aim is that after you qualify, you also work with me because we do employ. I'll just make this announcement. We began contracting people on the ground in different countries. In Zambia, we've contracted one in Ndola. In Uganda, we are appointing one in Kampala. In fact, there's already one in Kampala. They are going to have two in Kampala. We're just finishing the process. The existing one is in the city center, Kampala. So watch this space for those people in Uganda. We've got a link, a promoter for our programs on the ground in Uganda, Kampala. Zambia, you've got a promoter for our courses in Ndola. And we've got also a committee in Lusaka. For those who are doing the Bible school, it's in Lusaka. There's a committee of 4. And in Ndola, there's a good marketing officer, a very dynamic young man. And this is going very well because people are having access. Okay, excellent. So signing off, but still present with you. Let me just type in for people on Zoom. I don't know if I type to go on YouTube, but I just shut it down and come back quickly. If you've got questions, we'll talk. And those people on Facebook, if you want to come through Zoom and ask any questions, let me type it here. I want to look after you. It's 840, that's a Zoom, 840-75-38-72-65. That's a Zoom code. Then the passcode, it's 45-14-93. This is for you if you want to come in and ask questions for your own support. Now signing off on Facebook and see you next Monday. Zoom, I'm going to stop it and then I'll open again. So join back in, okay? Join back in Zoom and then you can ask as many questions as you want. I just want to go off